Good morning, Dale and Fulkerson. Thank you for coming to tour the building the other day. I did want to run through our COVID IAQ dashboard one more time so you can view it at your convenience and share it with the rest of the office. Anybody, a guest of the building, anybody in your firm, anybody in the world can see how our buildings are performing at any time by going to http://hvac.thomasduke.com. There's no www, just http. That's going to take you to this screen. We have a limited set of permissions for COVID. The username is going to be air. The password is going to be quality. Excuse those. So again, air quality is what we're logging in with there. This is going to take you to the safe air quality standard. We created our own air quality standard in order to set us apart from other competitors. We did review a lot of air quality standards. There's the reset standard, the well building, ASHRAE, USGBC, EPA, all those. We meet or exceed all of these in every way. If they said, well, we should have this many 12 micrograms of 2.5, not millimeter, but even smaller than that, particles, we said, okay, we're going to have this few. If they say you should have this few TVOCs, we went under that. Same with CO2, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So again, meet or exceed, we're very pleased with that. Going through these individual categories, you can go back to this screen. We can talk about air change rate. The air change rate is how much the air is turned over. PM 2.5, those are those dust particles, micrometers, excuse me. VOCs, those would be formaldehyde. We do see these readings spike if, let's say, someone is painting in the building or if the janitorial is doing some harsh cleaning. We do notice an uptick on those. Carbon monoxide, we have no issues with carbon monoxide. Carbon dioxide, just from people exhaling, if we don't bring in enough outside air, we can see that number go up. Through COVID, we've really been increasing the amount of outside air coming in. Temperature, obviously, we want people to be comfortable and productive. If there's lots of data for office buildings, as we've heard your complaints at your existing building, that when people are hot or cold, they're not content, they're less productive. It's just not a great place to work. And humidity. This has been a big one for COVID. They've suggested higher humidity during COVID. Let's look at the Liberty 100 building, where you're looking at staying, in the 100 building, the 6th floor. To walk through this chart, here we have actual fan data, and we did measure fan data. If you'd like to learn about us measuring fan data, I encourage you to go to thomasduke.com/safe, and you can hear someone more technical than I talk about how we measured these readings coming off the fans. So this fan data shows two different air changes. Up here we have our air change rate, defined by ASHRAE. If the air goes up into the penthouse, passes through the filters, and comes back into the building, that is an air change. We have upgraded to much tighter filters. I think we have MERV 15 in this building right now. However, people would much prefer to have outside air than just the same air filtered over and over again. This shows how much air is coming in from outside. So we have 0.38 air changes per hour, which equates to a building's worth of fresh air is supplied every 160 minutes. So every 2 3/4 hours, the entire suite is replaced with fresh air. Every 15 minutes, the air in the suite is filtered. We have a lot of air moving through the buildings. We have massive fans. We've got a lot of horsepower just based on when the building was built. They overbuilt it. We have excess capacity. And today, it's 11:30 a.m. The building has changed over 21 times today. It has been filtered 21 times today. Going through here, we have the building schedule. Looks like the equipment turned on at 5:30 a.m. this morning. We're in occupied mode. The building humidity is 44%. Perfect. We actually don't have great control over humidity like we have control over other factors, so we can target that one. We're not able to increase that like we are the temperature. Carbon dioxide, doing okay. We don't want it to get down below, I think 380 is what we're going for there. No greater than, oh, excuse me, I'm going the other way. We don't want to be above 600, so our parts per million of carbon dioxide is great. No dust in the building right now. There's not a lot of, there's no construction or no vacuuming, so dust levels are low. And there's also no formaldehyde readings. Please take a look at this. You're welcome to review this from any time. You can look at this for weeks on end. This is for this week. Again, today's Wednesday, so we have Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. You can view this history back as far as you'd like. We are an open book. We do this in the name of transparency, and we do want tenants to be comfortable with what the building is doing. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Trevor@thomasduke.com. Thank you.